Hey buddy, Drew here from Bucket List RC. And when I had the idea to do a wrecker and a trailer, I thought, yeah, that's cute, maybe later on. And that's it. I put it on the shelf, and then I got to thinking about it. Your whole channel is about recovery, so it's kind of a WTF. There is nothing else that it had to do with that decision. It's solely marketing for the channel. At least that's what I hope to one day tell the IRS agents. My goal is to get off of welfare and disability. I went from homeless, now I'm hopeful. Please join me, like, subscribe, share, and let's build a wrecker. Hook up some hitches and take a look at this bad boy. Look at all that goodness. I already took a peek. I had to. These came in separate. Got some straps. Important to tie your stuff down properly. Got the receiver and the hitch. Take a closer look at that when we go to put it together. Got some big old damn stickers for a little baby truck. There you go. Now, when they started producing these, they were asking stupid prices. So there was no way in hell. Well, there's something to keep an eye out for. It is in drawer, a little fit and finish, so watch your finners. So I'll take a look at this thing and go over it. Hey, it may not be new to you, but it's new to me, and I appreciate you being here to take a look at it. We're going to hook this rig up and take it out for a run. Let's get started. Oh, that's it's rather soft. Tires are hard as blind queer's dick at a weenie roast, but they just got a pull. Dusty likes unboxing day, don't you, baby? I know it's a budget product, but a simple piece of paper the size of this hitch with a simple cartoon on it would tell me, does it go here? Does it go here? I'm going to assume it goes here because the flanges are open there. No? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go look at the stuff, and if I do watch a video, I will let you know. I think the rest of it's pretty explanatory. Of course, there's, but I'm going to get a game plan and come back. Don't go anywhere. Of course, it's not the end of the world. It didn't take long to look it up. All right, you got 4 screws. They go there. It goes like that. Arm, it's your ball and your nut, and over here it's your hitch, 2 screws, and they give you 2 slots to hold on the bar, and I'm assuming these guys go on here first, so that's what I will do, and I believe these are spare for the moment. I'm going to double down on where those washers go because there's unevenness here on either side, so I'm pretty sure that's where they go. So when we get back, it'll be done. Okay, so I had to channel my inner octopus to get those washers down, and but it's done. And the hitch, well, couldn't be simpler. Screw it down and then tighten her back up. Get it down all the way. There we go. Do you guys have a bench buddy? I have a bench buddy. I have 2 bench buddies. You just can't see Bucky. He's sitting off to the side. All right, I'm going to finish her up. Now, because of the way I naturally grab it, I put this on upside down first time. Remember, it's going to go on the truck like that. And speaking of going on the truck like that, yeah, let's go here. I looked for 10 minutes, and there are options, but there's only one really correct one. All right, this guy looks like you can just put it right there. Isn't that why they put the cut in it, right? So for that little hump? Well, maybe, but then you'd have to cut a bunch of plastic out and weaken that area. So I looked a little further. I thought, okay, I'll double-side it to the bottom. That'll work. It'll come out just fine. Once again, a little slip of paper could have saved me 10 minutes. See the little holes? See that little hole? There you go. I find that it helps to pray. Yea, though I know I'm turning the screw of Injora, I have faith that it will not turn into butter and snap off. Amen. By golly, it looks like the marketing. But wait, there's more. Now, despite the joke earlier, I do have several builds planned for mechanized versions of a wrecker, but I need you to like, subscribe, share, call your mom. Share it with your mom. Moms like me. Hey, look. Look at that. I like that. Thank you, especially when you got so many dang parts. There's an opportunity for you to take a peek, too. Lighter screwdriver and a pair of scissors. I think I can handle all that. I bet there's more than a few of us that have all that right on our bench. I'm going to get to her. Don't go anywhere. Okay, pal, I went forward and took a look. I put the head rack on and then looked at the following step with the this part. This part is in two pieces. They probably did that because this is printed, and if you try and shove the whole big fat piece in, it would possibly snap it. This stuff doesn't always have the best, so they put it in two pieces. So that's what I did. Now I'm going to put it back together in two pieces, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue to it after I make sure the hole is lined up. And then I'm going to put the headache rack on with the screws. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. And there we go. And then we'll move on to step 3. By the way, the screws are double aught, so that's what I got. Aught, not. Either way, it was a bad joke. And it appears that they give you a spare. So that's cool. I got everything, everything's in. Glued it and screwed it, and got our piece here. In case you were wondering, yes, it does still turn. At least it did a minute ago. There we go. So that still does a thing. Cool. This is a one-piece one. It's a little sticky, but I don't care. I'm not going to do serious stuff with this one. Again, I'm going to make some builds. So please like, subscribe, share, pet a kitty. I am literally tying up loose ends, and I want to tell you how I did my knots and all that stuff. I didn't use a lighter. What I did is I tie it. First of all, I put some glue on the tips to make it easier to poke it through, and make sure it's dry first. When I tie it, I'm doing a double. So it adds a little girth to that knot, because some of the holes are a little big. I want to make sure that the knot's a little big. And then I just go back and add a little bit of glue. And don't go anywhere. We're about to finish this up. I'm going to slap it on the truck, and then we're going to go take it for a run. Well, there she be. And like poop in a wind tunnel, I'm going to give you shit straight. It does look a little toy-like, but that's okay. It is a little clunky. I won't be doing rescues with it, but that's okay. That is not the reason I bought it. Look, folks, I spend an awful lot of time sitting here looking, oops, and not always able to play. So part of the reason was simply display. All right, but let's go see how it works out in the real world. You can see me build the homemade Pelican bucket on episode 2 of Dropping a Bucket, of which you are watching episode, I don't know, but this is Dropping a Bucket. Let's go hit the dirt. Keep in mind this is demonstrational purposes only, and I'm gonna have to help you get started. So you're gonna want to raise your boom, then work to get on the dirt. We might have to go somewhere else for this. I'd say it's safe to say the C10 is gonna get some brass and a brushless motor upgrade, but this is cool. Oh, street kitty, what? Wait, that's not a street kitty. Like, subscribe, share, grab a can of cheese.